So there are 4 major things that cause a woman to be turned off by a man, in my opinion. Now, those 4 things, the funny thing is, they don't necessarily revolve around you doing something, but instead they revolve around you not doing something. For example, not taking the lead, not taking action, not making her feel a certain way, confusing her emotionally, those type of stuff. So that being said, make sure you stay tuned and make sure you watch the video until the very end to gain the most possible out of the video, and let's go right into it. What's going on, guys? My name is Assam from dopelifecoaching.com, and today I'm going to be talking about the 4 major turnoffs for women. Now, if you're a first timer on this channel, man, do yourself a favor and hit that thumbs up button and also hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a single video in the future. So here's the first thing. It is a lack of initiative, right? A lack of initiative. Not taking the initiative, not taking the action. Now, as obvious as that may seem, a lot of men go through this. A lot of men deal with the consequences of a woman being turned off from them because of this. Let me give you a personal example myself. When I was in my first year of college, years ago, there was this one woman I really liked, but me, because I was so ignorant and because I hadn't been taught by my brothers, my father, other male figures in my family and my friends, I didn't know any better. So I really liked this girl, and then at times, she would send me those choosing signals or those indicators of interest. But because I didn't know any better, I didn't know what to do, man. She started playing with her hair while she was talking to me. A couple times she was like, oh, where are you going? This, and that. But because I didn't have the balls to make a move, because of my ignorance, I didn't take the initiative. And that lack of initiative caused her to be turned off. As a matter of fact, this very woman, this happened a couple times. She'd be turned on and then turned off, then turned on, then turned off, then turned on, then turned off. It came to a point, dude, where she literally deleted me on Facebook. Now, looking back in retrospect, I'm pretty sure I know why she deleted me off Facebook. It's because she was so turned off to the point where she found me creepy. It's like, this guy shows signs of interest, but he's not doing anything. I'm putting myself in his orbit, I'm being around him, but he's not doing anything about it. Time and time again, she'd show interest, then she'd back off. Then she'd show interest, then she'd back off. And so because I didn't do anything about it, that turned her off completely to the point of no return, this one. I didn't take the initiative. Guys, you have to take the initiative. If you like a girl and she's showing you no choosing signals or she's not reciprocating, then you back off. However, if she does show signs of interest or interest indicators or choosing signals, you have to make the move. You either ask her out, ask her for her number, or just engage in a conversation with her. Don't be intimidated, man. She's just a human like you. She's just a regular human like you. She has her fears. She has her insecurities. Most of the women, as a matter of fact, that I look at in the past are more insecure than me now. You could just tell by the way they carry themselves, the way they walk, the way they talk. A lot of them were in shape back in the day. They're not in shape anymore. They're married and they're out of shape. They're not really happy with their lives. So just take the initiative, man. That's so easy. You don't even need to watch this video to know that. Just take the initiative. Gonna get rejected? So what? At least you tried. You should pat yourself on the back for that. But if you don't try at all, if you don't talk to her, if you don't try to message her, get her contact info, her Instagram, her number, whatever, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're not gonna get closer to where you wanna be. But if you do get rejected, that's going to take you closer to where you wanna be. Because the more times you get rejected, the less you care about it. It's not a big deal. It's like, all right, it's her loss. She rejected me, it's her loss. I'm a catch. I see myself as a catch. So if a girl rejects me, I'm like, I respect her decision, but that's her loss. You get the point, dude. So here's the second major turnoff. Not taking the lead. So guys, if you are interested in a girl and she is giving you choosing signals or interest indicators, you have to be the one not only to get her contact info, but to ask her out on a date. It shouldn't be the woman's idea to suggest, would you like to go out? Would you like to go to this spot, that spot? That should be your idea, bro. You should be like, when are you free for us to hang out? When are you free to get together? When are you free to go to this spot? When are you free for an awesome time with me? Whatever. That last one's actually pretty badass because it implies that you're a fun person and that you know she's gonna have fun with you. But that being said, man, you have to take the lead. When you go out on dates with her, it's supposed to be you who chooses where to go. Obviously, it could be both of you, but it should be your idea to begin with. You should lead her, even physically, when it comes to crossing the street, holding her hand, these stuff. You should take the lead in the bedroom. You should take the lead when it comes to escalating physically, like kissing, holding hands, touching, those types of things. You should take the lead with ideas. You shouldn't have to ask her, so what would you like to do on Wednesday? Unless it's like an exceptional circumstance where it's her birthday and you've been together for years. Now that's different. But you shouldn't have to ask her, what are we doing? Because she's most likely going to throw it back at you. I don't know. What do you like to do? It's kind of like SpongeBob. What would you like to do? I don't know. What would you like to do? It's an episode from way back in the days. But anyways, guys, you have to take the lead. Not only take the initiative, but you have to take the lead. This is super basic too, but a lot of you guys complain to me about this, and I see it in your comment section, and during the coaching calls, you complain about, oh, the woman was not interested because of this. What did I do to make her lose attraction? And then it's pretty obvious to me. I'm like, dude, you didn't take the lead. You didn't take her out. You didn't lead her. She didn't feel like she's getting any of your masculine energy. That's actually what a feminine energy is like. A feminine energy is uncertain. A masculine energy is focused. It's mission driven. It's directed towards something. It's not just up in the air. So my personal advice for you would be just to try this out. If you see that a woman's interested in you by text, for example, if you're not too courageous enough yet to do it on the phone or in person, when you and her are texting and you see, a healthy back and forth going on, you go ahead and text her something like this. When are you free next? I have an amazing idea. You're going to have such a memorable time, but just let me know because I can't wait for it. And I'm pretty sure you'll love it too. And then she'll be like, what is it? Be like, don't worry about it. As long as you're fun and adventurous, you'll like it. Now tell me, when are you free? More than likely, if she is interested in you, she will suggest a time that she is free. If she is not interested, she'll say something like IDK, like I don't know. And to be honest, man, you don't want to deal with women like that, who just give you one-word answers or are too boring, even if she was interested in you. Because some women are like that. They're interested in you, but they don't show it through text. They'll be like IDK, even though they're super interested. Either way, you should back off from those women and let them pursue you if they're interested. If they're not, they won't pursue you. Reason number 3, playing it safe. This is basically when you're interested in a woman, but you're too afraid to make a move because you're afraid, God forbid, I make a move and I lose her. That is the weakest position to be in. And if you're in that position, a woman loses all attraction for you if there even was any attraction in the first place. This is when you're too afraid to make a move. And when a man is afraid of making a move like that, he makes the woman feel even more uncertain of him. And when that happens, it's a complete turnoff. It's kind of like disgusting to her. She's like, he's not making me feel like a woman. Now, if you're watching this right now, I can bet you know of at least one guy who is super interested in a woman, not as a friend, but romantically and sexually. And she wasn't interested in him. She only liked him as a friend. So he stuck around her for like years. I am pretty sure you know a man like that. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think that woman respects him? Of course she doesn't. Sure, it might be nice to get that attention from him, to have like a friend, a shoulder to lean on and to cry on during the dark times when she's stressed in college or whatever, when she's stressed at work. But she will never feel attraction for him. Why? Because he put himself in friend zone by playing it safe. Now, I'm not saying that by not playing it safe, there's a 100% chance for him to turn her on, because no matter what you do sometimes, not every woman is going to like you, and that's totally fine. But when you play it safe, they lose respect for you, and when they lose respect for you, they lose attraction for you. That same girl in college that I was telling you guys about, that's probably what happened with her. She lost all respect for me. She's like, this guy's showing signs of interest, but he's kind of like a pussy. He's not doing anything about it. And because he's not doing anything about it, it turns me off. And because it turns me off, I feel creeped out and disgusted. And because of that, I'm going to remove him from social media. And to be honest, looking back in retrospect, I probably deserved that. I wasn't like super creepy, but I didn't make a move. I was playing it safe. When you're out with a woman and you're interested in her romantically and sexually, not as just a friend, and she's kind of like receptive to kiss you, she's kind of like looking at your lips, she's receptive to being touched, she's receptive to having her hand held, and you're doing none of that. When that happens too many times over and over again, she's like, okay, when is this guy going to get the damn hint? It just makes her feel emotionally uncomfortable. I talked about it a lot of times in my videos, emotionally uncomfortable. When a woman feels emotionally uncomfortable, she basically feels disgusted. And when she feels that, she loses all respect and attraction for you. And at that point, there's not really much you can do to save yourself. Now, reason number 4, and this is a really big one. It's when you have a lack of consistency between how you made her feel and how you're showing up right now. Now, guys, this may possibly be the most important one. And here's why. When you make a woman feel certain feelings towards you in one particular moment, it could literally be for like 2 minutes. And then you later show up a couple days later, a week later, or whatever. And those feelings, there's not really a congruence between those feelings you gave her and how you're showing up right now. She kind of gets emotionally curious in a bad way. It's like, wait, this isn't what I signed up for. I thought this man was like cool. I thought he was masculine. I thought he was sexy, not just physically, but it's different. But he's not any of those things. He's not making me feel those same feelings. And because he's not making me feel those same feelings, I feel weird. And because I feel weird, I'm turned off right now. But the good thing about that is it could be reversed as long as it doesn't happen for like a long time. But let me give you an example. When you show up to a woman, or you two are talking, and you're talking to her with confidence, you know, you're poised, you're charismatic, you're charming, you're funny, you're good and energetic, you're looking her in the eye. So she starts feeling attracted, she starts playing with her hair, and she's not even aware of this. Good feelings, right? And then a couple days later, you're coming off as like a totally, completely different person. Not an actually different person, but it feels different to her emotionally. You're not making her feel the same feelings. You kind of seem dull now. You kind of seem more timid. You seem down, whatever it is. So she starts to feel a lack of consistency between those feelings and between who you are right now. It's like, wait a minute, this guy, I felt something for him before. I don't even know why I did, but it's just off. It's like, it's not, something's wrong. Now that thing, something is wrong, it is salvageable. It's basically salvageable by doing the things that you did in the first place to make her feel emotionally comfortable and emotionally attracted to you, to turn her on. Most likely, those things revolve around you being bold, you being direct, you being funny, you being playful, you looking her in the eye, you being confident, you being poised, you being charming, you taking the lead, you not playing it safe, you getting to the point, you going after what you want. And by the way, guys, when you go after what you want, even if the woman is not interested in you, she's at least going to respect you for making that move. Because it takes balls, it takes guts to make a move like that. It takes guts to look a woman in the eye and ask her out. It takes guts to tell a woman, I want to take you out when you're free. I'd like to hang out with you when you're free. Even if she's not interested, it takes guts. So either way, if you do that or if you did that before, you should pat yourself on the back for it, because most guys do not have the balls to do that. And here's the thing about the lack of consistency that a lot of guys get wrong. They think when a woman says, I want a man who's consistent, it just means I want a man who's going to text me all the time, call me all the time, always show up. While that's not completely wrong, it's wrong in the sense of guys think it's only about actions. Oh, she wants me to be consistent, I'll call her more. Oh, she wants me to be more consistent, I'll just text her more so she can shut up. No, it doesn't work that way. It's about how you're making her feel consistently, emotionally. When you get to that point, she feels more attracted to you. She starts to text you lovey-dovey stuff. She starts to open up more to you. She starts to want to have sex with you more. All those types of stuff. And the basics of all of it is to just be in your masculine to allow her to be in her feminine. You be bold, you be direct, you take the lead, you focus on your mission in your life, the thing that you love to do, or that project you are working on. As long as you're one step closer to it, you focus on your fitness, your goals, all that fun stuff, being charming, being funny, looking her in the eye while you're talking to her, being a man of depth and substance, not just materialistic. All those things are going to turn her on. And in general, those are the things that are going to make her feel attracted to you consistently. So that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. The 4 major turnoffs that cause a woman to be turned off by a man. If you like the video, make sure you show your support by hitting that thumbs up button. And also, if you want consistent updates on similar content just like this, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon so you don't miss a single thing in the future. Comment down in the comment section below for future ideas or videos that you'd like me to cover, and I'd be way more than happy to cover it, man. Go to my website for one-on-one coaching, www.dopelifecoaching.com. We still have free consultations for first-timers, dude, so make sure you take advantage of that offer. Now that's about it, man. Those are the things that cause women to get turned off. And now that you know that, you can flip the script and make your life better for you when it comes to dealing with women so that you no longer turn women off again. That's it, man. I'm outie. Peace.